You are now watching a hilarious production.
What up, y'all? This is your boy, Hilarious D. Welcome inside another Halo reaction and discussion video. We are on episode 4, Homecoming. I did release the reaction and discussion video for episode 3, Emergence, yesterday. Now we are on episode 4. I am behind, but I'm caught up now after today. We talking about Homecoming, y'all. So episode 4, a W for the team at Paramount and Microsoft and all the powers that be over there. Another W for episode 4. We've done some more character development and build up for what Halo has to bring, or what will Halo bring, I should say. So in Homecoming, it's self-explanatory. We see that Master Chief goes to his home planet. Quan returns back to try to save her home planet. And we see a homecoming for Kai in kind of sort of a weird, twisted way. Kai has a homecoming too. We'll save her for last because I really do like Kai. I like Soren. Soren is my guy. We see a little bit of his dirty tricks in episode 3 and in episode 4, but Soren and Kai, outside of Katana and Master Chief, is my favorite. The whole Silver team, Van Nex and Riz and Kai, that's my team, man. Silver team looking pretty dope, man. Shout out to all the people that play the characters of Silver Team on Halo. So Homecoming, we see Master Chief go back to his planet. To his house right away. He lands at his house, and he went back to his planet to find the keystone, a picture or a keystone that was always present when he was a kid, as we see inside the show. And again, y'all, it is Tuesday. Y'all should have watched the episode already. If not, it's some spoilers in here. So, spoiler alert. So we see Master Chief return back to his planet to find the keystone for the artifact that we all know as a piece to activate the Halo ring, for those of you who played the video game. So he goes back to his planet to kind of remind or remember where he placed the artifact after it was, the keystone after it was discovered. And they're in the house. He's having the memories of running through the house and playing with the dog and drawing different sketches or drawing different artwork of what he has experienced down inside the cave and around the house. And we see a vision with Halsey being present and things like that. And in the mix of him looking around his old planet and trying to get these memories back, because if you recall back to episode 3, he removed the emotion palette in his back, and now he's able to feel emotion again, because as we all know, Spartans are killing machines, or designed to be superhuman killing machines. So he's now feeling emotions and things like that. He was anxious at one point. Katana even confirmed that he was feeling some signs of anxiety and things like that. So, and then meanwhile, while he's on his planet, we see Quan on her planet, Madriel. I forget the name of it. I can't pronounce it anyway. Madrid. Y'all know what it is. Down in the comment section, correct me on Quan's planet name. She goes back to her planet to try to recover her father's generals. Her father was killed in episode 1, I believe, by a elite. So she goes back to her planet to try to save her planet. She's a fugitive on her planet. She has a bounty on her head from Venturer, the guy who wants her dead. We find out in the video. Soren is again by her side to protect her and ensure her safe return to her father's army. In return, Soren would be paid by Quan's family. Soren is shown to have many friends in many places. He actually has a guy on a motorcycle there as kind of sort of a lookout slash information guy. They capture Soren's ship. He tries to get it back. Instead, he robs. And I'm jumping from person to person, going through their whole storyline of the show. He robs the guy on the bike. And then meanwhile, Master Chief is having more visions from Cortana, giving him readings from what the house used to look like. He remembers that him and his dad buried his drawings in a burial site. They dig that up to find pictures of hundreds of pictures in the chest of Master Chief's drawings as a kid. He has a vision of Dr. Halsey playing heads or tails with John, and you can make sense of that right there. But that vision kind of sealed the deal for Halsey in the operation of the Spartans. You can see with that vision they handpick who they want to be a Spartan and things like that. So he has this vision of seeing her. He has another vision of going inside of a cave and being scared out of the cave and drawing that. So he finds the drawings to try to locate or identify what the artifact is. Kai, meanwhile, on the ship back at USNC headquarters, has removed her emotion palette out of her back from seeing Master Chief do it back in episode 3. She's now having emotions or being able to feel emotions and things like that as well. She dyes her hair. She reports to Miranda with enthusiasm. She actually tells Miranda off, tells her about herself, how she don't care. She sees them as just machines and things like that. Then later in the episode, we see Kai interact with Miranda with her feelings, involved, and they tell stories and about training simulation. And then we actually see Miranda try to use different words or phrases from the Covenant language to unlock the artifact. She basically was trying to see if the other Spartans could unlock the powers of the artifact and what makes them so different from Master Chief. We also see Quarren go to her father's funeral. She causes a scene. Ventr's army shows up and try to capture her and kill her. She escapes to her aunt's house. The assassin hired by Ventr tracks her there. The assassin kills her aunt's gods, and ultimately kills her aunt. Quarren is saved by Soren and rescued. Master Chief is seen back on his planet talking to Halsey. And then that's it. So, another good episode. I enjoyed it. Can't wait for episode 5. See y'all next week for another reaction and discussion for Halo. See y'all in episode 5. A really, really good episode. Kai is my new favorite character. I hope they don't break my heart and kill her off or anything like that in season 1. But shout out to Silver Team on Halo. Shout out to Halo. All the powers over there that be. You guys have something special going on with this show. Continue it. See you guys in episode 5. It's Hilarious D. Peace.